Welcome to another episode of the Big Red Ramble. I am Coleman. Hi! And this here is Ghostbusters. You're gonna hear a lot about this, a lot of moaning, a lot of vinegar. Okay, so we're starting off with the first level. It's called Gertrude's Revenge. This is a level from the opening of the new movie. You're gonna hear me get quite knocked off about this game. But first, a little bit of background. So, when I heard there was a new Ghostbusters game based off the movie, I was very excited because I was looking forward to the movie. It's got SNL characters, actresses in that I absolutely love. Kate McKinnon's awesome. Kristen Wiig, love Kristen Wiig. Leslie Jones, she's brilliant. Not a big fan of Melissa McCarthy, but, you know, she's good in some stuff, I suppose. But anyway, that may be. Looking forward to it. And a Ghostbusters game. The last time I played a Ghostbusters game was 2009's Ghostbusters the video game. So you can imagine my excitement and then the disappointment. Now, just to quickly start off. So this game is not good. This game was made by a company called Fireforge, which is a studio since this game has come out and all the negative backlash and all that kind of stuff. The studio has now filed for bankruptcy and we're starting to learn some dirty little secrets. Such as that this game, when Activision took on Fireforge to create this game, they gave them an 8-month deadline. Which is why this game seems like it should be a £10, £15 maybe downloadable title, but it is not a downloadable title. Well, you could download it, but for the low, super low price of $39.99 retail. More expensive if you go to Game, I found out as well, for a physical boxed copy. Alright, so anyway. This is the level from the first, from the opening part of the second, third movie, I guess. It's hard because it's a reboot, but there was so much weird stuff about it. Anyway, I've completed this game. I did not enjoy my time. I had to review it. You can read that review on the palaceofwisdom.co.uk, by the way. I didn't give it a very glowing review. I think I gave it a 3 out of 10, which is a very poor score, you may imagine. So this is a top-down cooperative shooter, and I thought, hey, maybe I'm having such a bad experience because I'm playing one player in what should be a four-player person cooperative game. Whipped this out at a party, and now all my friends hate me. Mostly because of this game, I think. It could be the shouting and the drinking, who knows. Anyway. So, you're going through the manor. This looks a lot bigger than it did in the movie as well. Little bit Diablo-esque in style of the top-down and the look and things, but nowhere near as pretty. Instead, we got this cartoony style. The idea is it's meant to take on, after the second movie, either the Ghostbusters are a franchise or they're just taking on recruits. I believe it's the recruits angle. Both have been explored in the wider Ghostbusters mythos. I do like the idea of the franchise thing, though, where you get, like, Ghostbusters Chicago and all that kind of stuff. Because I want Ghostbusters London, damn it. And I want to join them, because busting make me feel good. And then I can pretend like when I was a kid and I had a Hoover strapped to my back, going around busting ghosts. Because that's a thing that happened back in the 90s. Or 80s. I'm old. Who cares? So this is meant to tie in that they get a call going to the female Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters. Or just Ghostbusters. Again, very confusing because of the whole, this isn't a reboot, and this isn't a reimagining, and this isn't a sequel, but it just turns out it's a reboot. The Ghostbusters aren't available, so these Ghostbusters go out, which contain of 2 female, 2 male characters. You've got Jock protagonist, which I'm playing as here, which has the all-rounder. You have big male, stocky protagonist, which means he's slow and dumb. But has a Gatling gun proton pack, which I love the idea of. Okay, we're getting to the boss now. This is Gertrude from the movie. This is like the new librarian ghost, if you didn't know. If you can put that together yourself. I'm pretty sure you could, though. Then there's 2 female characters. You've got a kind of goth character, though she's blonde, but she's a little supernatural type. And then you've got the smart black token female, who has the... actually has a pretty decent weapon. She's got like a little shotgun, like a double barrel shotgun type proton wand. So anyway, as you can see, the game is not proton wands and lasers. It's firing. It's firing kind of Contra type, arcadey type. bullety protons. And then you can switch to the lasers, but they'll come in a minute. I'll show you how. The only way the characters differentiate is that they have different speeds, really. And then their weapon types. But then they also have grenades. One has... I have like a flashbang. The other guy has a slime grenade. One of the ladies has a... I think it's like a dark matter. And the other one has an electric bomb. They all do pretty much the same thing. They just have different colours to them. Okay, so the idea is we're taking down that little bar. We're down on 2. So if I just keep shooting and avoiding... I hate these controls so much. There you go, nearly. And take the books down. Come on. A little bit. There we go. Now we can use the wand. Switch to the wand. Makes that lovely noise. And then we've all got a zapper. And you can see the little direction there. Yeah, the nice little slam there. Where the direction of the right stick is, that's the arrow, the direction I'm meant to go. And then every now and then I get to slam them. That takes down the health. Throw out the trap. Tap the X button. And you get multipliers, but who really cares? And then you pick up and you're done. Now, this is the tutorial level, so this is the shorter level. But I really... Oh, I seem to have glitched the game. You're facing the wrong way! Turn around! And the painting's fallen off. Oh, yeah, we get a really bad kind of voice acting, terrible puns and stuff as well. It's not great. It's not great, but anyway, it's done. Also, this game contains a lot of Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters theme, as you'd imagine, but it's played as nauseum, and also causes a lot of copyright strikes, so I will probably swap that out for some NES Ghostbusters music, or some legally different Ghostbusters music I can find. You got a skill tree. Yay. Also, I mentioned I did complete this for my review. The issue I had is I pulled this out to play with friends, and we accidentally erased my save and started all over again. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, let's go from Aldridge Manor. We've got to go to St. Lou's Cemetery to face someone. And now it's time to get serious. Or that other word. Tedious. Yeah, tedious. Okay, so this would be the obvious place to go fight ghosts in a cemetery. That's what we're doing. We're going to go after some voodoo dead queen here. And this is where the game gets super boring. So from now on, all the levels are split into 3 rounds, and each round is so long and boring, as I will show you in a moment. But anyway, yeah, so going back to why I was excited about this game, I played 2009's Ghostbusters the video game, which acts as Ghostbusters 3, has all the original voice cast in it, and I was looking forward to that kind of treatment with the new cast, but alas, we got this top-down, cheap-looking, not very good game. And I don't want to knock the developer on this one. Fireford Studios, they've gone under. It's not good when a game developer's studio goes under, people lose their jobs. It's not fun for anyone involved. And, you know, the only thing I've got to look forward to that now is the stories that are going to inevitably come out and get all whiny about Activision. Because that's kind of who I blame in this one, because they gave them 8 months to work on this game, and that's just not good enough. And personally, I wish they worked on a HD remaster of the 1990 2009 game, but alas, that apparently couldn't happen. I've heard loads of different conflicting stories about this, but the one I've chosen to believe is that the original developers don't exist anymore, and neither does the source code. So going through the assets and stuff is a no-go. They couldn't do it, which is a pity, because I'd like to play that game more than like a million times more than I would play this game. And you might be thinking, looking at it, it's cartoony, Coleman. Why are you moaning? This obviously isn't for you. This is for children. And I'd argue, kids are smarter than this. Remember when there was a point where all kids' movies were just insultingly bad, and the parents would have to go see them in cinemas with them? And then came along the advent of like Toy Story and Shrek, and there was something there for the kids and for the parents. That's what games should be like, because we've got to treat kids smarter than what we're giving them here, because this is baby's first twin stick shooter. It really is. It's not It's just not fun. It's boring and tedious. This is the kind of thing I'd rent out back in the day, and I'd be stuck with that till I can return the game, so I just sort of bear with it. And that's what I'd be doing here. Like, £40 for this game? You'd have to bear with it. If you bought this digitally, you're stuck with this game. This game's going to haunt you more than the ghosts you are hunting. Oh, it's bad. So, it's just a lot of this. It's running around, getting your PKE meter out, finding hidden things, shooting random objects for energy, because you use the energy to gain points to... I'm assuming it's for upgrades, otherwise I'm wasting a lot of time desecrating graves. A lot of the enemies are repeats, like here are the skulls, which makes sense on this level, because it is a cemetery, but those skulls appear everywhere, the books appear everywhere, the candlesticks appear everywhere. It's... yeah, overused assets in situations that don't make sense. Like, the theme tune's there, but it's played to death. It's mind-bogglingly confusing gameplay compared to what you'd expect. It is the Nintendo version of Ghostbusters, the NES version back in the day, from 1989, I want to say. It feels just like that playing this. Anyway, here's a mini-boss. Now, these guys are fun, with a capital F-U. So these are like Gertrude, but without the satisfying payoff. He's got a little health bar, you got to take him down, he'll disappear. There we go. He'll come back later. And again, and again, and again. And then eventually you'll get to capture him, I think. I can't remember. We'll see. Then there's moments like that, you saw it in the previous level, you go on your PKE meter to find hidden things to open the door to the next level. Otherwise it's just you're finding power-ups, I guess. Oh, and another mini-boss. It's a purple Slimer! Again, just like Nintendo. Palette swap Slimer as your enemy. But, oh, he's so ugly. It's just big teeth and... I mean, Slimer's not a good-looking character, but he looked better than that. I see right through you, taking you off stage. It's got, come on, at least come into frame. So I can show the people this lovely, beautiful capture. 10! Look at that. 10 times bonus. Look at all those points. Great. I feel like I've accomplished something today. Oh, I'm still on my proton. There we go. Ah, now... that's a MacGuffin from the movie, which I won't spoil the movie for you, because I did go see the movie, and I quite enjoyed it. So, make of that what you will. You might hate it, I actually quite like that movie. I hope there's an extended edition and a bunch of bloopers, because I want to see those. There we go. I've picked up the one of 4 things I can't tell you about, because it's pivotal part to the movie. That's the other thing in the 2009 game. You used the protons ones and you had the streams. It was fun. It was fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. This is repetitive and boring. And it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. You're gonna notice I'm rolling around like all good video games. You've got to roll to move faster. Bit of Dark Souls action coming at you. All these graves that I'm mindlessly destroying. And as well, the soundtrack! That in the background, it's so... it's like the Muzak of horror films. There goes the other mini-boss. So you may have got it. There's they look like gangsters. There's a fat one and a thin one. Oh, comedy. And I'm not really taking down ghosts, I'm taking down zombies, because that's the other thing as well. Why am I taking down zombies? Were we not sick enough of zombies? So they thought, you know what we need in Ghostbusters? Zombies. That's a market that it's just out there. People love zombies right now. No one's burnt out or sick of them. I may be just ranting for the sake of ranting now. But that's all I can really do, because the gameplay is so simplistic and repetitive and boring. There's not really much commentary on the gameplay. I've told you all the mechanics. PKE meter, kind of proton bullets, proton stream, ghost trapper, grenades that I keep forgetting to use. There we go. And that's about it. And as well, nothing is a challenge. Twin stick shooters are meant to be challenging. This is not challenging. But you're so... Because at no point are you ever in danger. If you get knocked down, someone will pick you up again, like the Chumbawamba song. But it's like, if you're getting overpowered, you step back and you keep firing. And you keep rolling. Look. At no point am I ever in trouble. It's just that I'm so weak that it takes ages to kill stuff. The only time that's ever going to affect you is at the end boss, which at that point you need to make sure all your characters are powered up. And how do you do that? You keep playing the levels over and over again as different characters. It's very boring. I do not recommend it to anyone. Disney Haunted Mansion music in the background. Look at that. Listen to that even. The quips, I can't take any more quips. They're just bad. So I got a little bit dazed there. Oh, that's the other thing. You don't have ammo per se. You kind of have a reload mechanic. Basically, you have to bash your proton wand. That's something new I can tell you about, finally. You have to just keep... you click a bumper to basically take that little beam down that's surrounding you down a little bit. Otherwise, your gun can overpower, and then it takes 3 smacks to recharge it. It's, again, really cumbersome, really... I'd rather have ammo packs, to be honest. It's like taking that really cool reload mechanic that they introduced in Gears of War and just going, it looks a bit too difficult, let's just do this instead. Oh look, it's more skulls. Is it skulls or zombies? It's probably skulls. And then it's probably zombies. And then a mini-boss. But I think I'm just going to get through this one and then I'm going to give it a miss because I am not playing through all 3 rounds to get you to the bot to show you the boss because it's going to take forever. Seriously, even with all the cuts and stuff I put in this, there's no way. Can't do it. I just don't have that long to live. Life is short. And I'm playing Ghostbusters. And not a good one. And they just called it Ghostbusters. There's like 20 games that are just called Ghostbusters now. If you look up... Seriously, go on Wikipedia. Look up games... list of Ghostbuster video games. See how many are just called Ghostbusters. Slam Sandwich. I get to capture this one. Let's take all the fun bits out of Ghostbusters and make them repetitive and make Chris hate them. Ghostbusters. There's the boss. You can see the boss, but I won't get to fight the boss. It's a tease. And more zombies. All look similar to each other. The most upsetting thing is how bent out of shape people got about the movie when this is what they should have got annoyed with. This game. Forget ruining the legacy of the movies, because between you and me, Ghostbusters 2 is garbage. Ghostbusters 1 is great though. But parts of it I could cut out in this modern age. Anyway... Although, yeah, you can get annoyed with this game and Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime, because they're the ones that followed up to Ghostbusters the video game, and just poor. Just pale in comparison. There you go, I've got to revive. There we go. Teamwork. Yeah, there's no threat, there's no challenge, there's hardly any reward. Just, I can't, there's no way I could recommend this game. Like, I've got games if I'm, if a friend brings their kid over and I could go, hey, I've got Sonic the Hedgehog, play that. Not Sonic Boom, proper Sonic the Hedgehog. But there's no way I go, here, you like Ghostbusters? Well, prepare to love this. It's not good. And also, I thought we were moving away from these tie-in video games, these cheap, nasty ones. Like, Marvel had the right idea. They got to a point where they were like, our video games aren't selling very well, let's just focus on mobile games. And they did that for so long, now they're looking back to making big AAA video games, although they probably won't be AAA, but the big video games again, and making sure they're sourcing them to the right people and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully we see less stuff like this, because I can't. It's like the old days. You love a movie, go buy the video game, and you will hate it. I've got to be coming to the end soon, surely. I mean, they showed me the boss that I don't get to fight. More zombies, yay. Well, I didn't get to catch the mini-bosses, so I tell you what that means. This is gonna go on. This is gonna go on till either the game or I die. One of us is not gonna make it out of here alive. And then someone's gonna catch the ghost of my deceased... I don't know. By mashing the X button constantly. This is BigRedRamble in the proper sense, because yeah, there's nothing I can talk about this game now. Just, go see Ghostbusters. It's better than this. Chris Hemsworth's good in that movie as well. Keep forgetting about him. Taking down a mini purple slimer. Why can't I take a normal slimer? And capture. Mash the X button again. Come on, big money, big money, big money. 10. That's genuinely the most entertaining part of this game, is mashing the X button. Do. I had a checkpoint, that means there's still more to go of this one round. Twin stick shooters shouldn't be this long. Not for a single level. Not for this level of repetitiveness. Not in 2016. Yeah, if you haven't guessed by now, it's not a recommend. I urge you to spend your money on anything that isn't this. Like, take £40 that you were thinking of spending on this game, and I don't know, go out and buy all the home releases of Ghostbusters and the real Ghostbusters, not the extreme Ghostbusters, they were rubbish though. I like the idea as well, because I've been saving, so we've got a load of rambles planned out. There's a bunch of content all coming out. Hopefully this week, actually, so when you're seeing this, there should be a lot of playthroughs. But I'm saving certain games because I want to do them with other people, which would be fun, I hope. This is not one of them, because I'd either need people to buy this game, to play online, which they won't do, or to come around and actually play this game, which no one is going to play this game with me. No one. I don't think I'm making it to the end of this round. I can't do it. I can't take any more of this. I had to beat this once already. I can't do this all again. I'm sorry. I love you viewers. Thank you very much for watching this, but I can't keep doing this. I think I need to go plug in my Xbox and play the other Ghostbusters game, because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep looking at the same enemies and the same mini bosses. Just going, I'm going through the motions. I'm struggling of thinking what to say, because I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm having a mini freak out right now. So I think it's best that I just turn this game off. Go find something else to play that isn't this. And, yeah. So, anyway, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of the BigRedRamble. This has been Ghostbusters. I'm going to go stick this in the containment center so no one else has to ever play this. And, I'm going to go bid you adieu and play something else. So, anyway, until next time, dear viewers, thank you very much for watching. I have been Coleman. And until next time, dear viewers, toodle bye.